Guys, I'm having a pretty stressful day and I'm a little bit annoyed and I just want to talk to somebody about it, so you're going to have to do. It's 7:30 in the evening, and it's dark outside, it's raining outside, and I've had a rather terrible day. I had to do a bunch of running around for work, which means I'm working later than I probably should. And unfortunately, earlier in the day, I was backing my LTD, my stick shift Vic, into that there parking spot over there in the corner, and I was paying attention to what was going on over my right shoulder, but I wasn't paying attention to what's going on over my left shoulder. You might know where this is going to go. And I hit something. Fortunately, it was one of our somethings. It was Rich's truck that I actually used to go run around and get stuff done occasionally, pick up engines. But what I did is that. Damage to my A-pillar, door. You may notice there's no window here, because the window blew out all over me, all over the parking lot, damaged the mirror. It's in my car. As you can see, that's awesome. Even more awesome is the fact that it's been raining here for the better part of like 5 hours. It is what it is. Yeah, so my seats are soaked, carpet's soaked. I'm gonna back this thing up and I'm gonna put it in the shop, and we're gonna take a look at this real quick and see how badly Austin screwed up. And I'm gonna try to find myself a positive spin to this and maybe see if I can get myself into a better mood by the end of the episode. Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Now am I not only going to get a butt full of glass, but I'm gonna get a butt full of water, which makes it better. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Oh. Yeah, that's great. There's a nice, dry, warm parking spot right there. That'll fit an LTD on it. Great. So, that's awesome. Original glass, obviously. This car was pretty original. Still a pretty low mileage vehicle. It's only got 61,000 and some change on it. You can see my little pieces of glass here. Let's go ahead and put that in there. But this is more of what I'm concerned about, is the damage to the trim piece, the door, and the A-pillar. Obviously broke the mirror as well. That may be something we could just put back together again, but you can see that it broke in there. Hopefully you can see that. My concern is this piece here. Now, if you're not familiar with this car, this is my 1988 Ford LTD Crown Victoria, nicely known as the stick shift Vic, because it has been 5-speed manual transmission swapped. It is a nice car. It's not a great car, but it's a nice car. It was maintained for the most part for most of its life. It's got some cancer here and there. It's got some opportunities, but the idea here was it was a really nice platform for me to be able to build into kind of a budget fun hot rod until I ran it into the truck, which I will show you here in a minute. But my concern is, did I just do enough damage to ruin this as an option as far as something that I can build into something valuable and fun to drive and safe? A-pillar damage, that's concerning. I'm not a paint and body guy. I'm also not somebody who has a ton of spare time available. With everything that I'm involved in, it's rare that I find any time whatsoever to actually work on any of my projects in any kind of meaningful form. It's also crunched this window framing in here. Can I make that zoom? Focus, there we go. Right there. It's crunched that window framing as well. So what did I hit? This big honking thing. It's what you probably saw me take that 351 Windsor up to Bob McVay's place, and I've put thousands of miles on this thing. We use it as a runabout vehicle to be able to pick up and drop off stuff. And this is the damage that it did to the truck. That's it. Cast iron. So, that's great. I'm going to go ahead and take some of the trim bit apart, and I'm going to start vacuuming this thing out. We'll see how bad this is. More than anything, I want to ask you guys who have gone through collision repair, body work kind of stuff. What's your thoughts? The glass, it is what it is. I can pull the door panel off and get new glass. I'm not particularly worried about that. Now, whether or not it matches the factory glass or not, I don't know. Hopefully my electronics actually work. Don't know. We'll see. Gotta dry the car out. We'll leave it inside and hopefully it'll dry out. But my concern really is that A-pillar damage. Let's get this trim piece off, I guess. Well, failure number one. Somebody's already tried to do this. And these are rounded off. So, that's great. Failure number one. Alright, well, let's see if this works. Shall we? This is going to take a bit. Please don't take this, especially if you're new here, as me just complaining to complain or being a negative Nancy. I am genuinely one of the most positive people you will ever meet or watch on YouTube. But even I have bad days. You know, sometimes you get kicked in the pants. Maybe sometimes you get kicked real hard in the pants. It just kind of depends on how the day goes. But all you can do, shake it off, move forward, try to make the best of things. It's funny, I was actually joking earlier today with folks I was with about all of the crazy adventures I've had going and doing things for other people. Road trips I've done to pick up this or pick up that or run this here or run that there or pick up people here and there, give up days, evenings, weekends, whatever it is to be able to work on stuff. Hell, even tonight I was supposed to have something happen that I've been waiting a little over 2 months for. And again, it didn't happen. It's fallen through, I don't know, 15 or 20 times. But, you know, that's life, man. That's just how it is. The only thing you really can do is be the best person you can. And it's not only the best person you can be when people are watching. It's the person that you are all the time. Not because you have to be, because you want to be. Yes, I'm a jovial, happy-go-lucky, positive kind of energy kind of guy. But most of the people in this world are not that way. They're not people that are going to go out of their way to help you or to do something for you. That's just not how people are. But we could be. We could be. We can become better people. Whether it's something as simple as this or something helping out a friend, a family member, a neighbor, whatever the case may be, just try to do a little bit better than you did the day before. And I know this is an automotive YouTube channel and you want to hear about automotive YouTube-y stuff. I get it. I understand. I want to do automotive YouTube-y stuff too. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be nice if we were slightly better people? Lead by example, and maybe others will follow. Maybe not. Maybe you're just going to be that outstanding gentleman that everybody's like, man, you can always count on that guy. And I'll promise you, it's not a bad place to be. Even if it does sometimes get taken advantage of. I am not going to touch my electronics. I'm going to let this car sit here and dry out because they're soaking wet and they're from 1988, so I don't want to really worry about this. This, I think I can plasti glue back together again. I think I can plasti glue that back. Or plasti weld, whatever. The door frame, I feel like that can be bent back out. I don't feel like that's a completely lost cause. Does seem a bit bent. That's what concerns me. So guys, not the episode I wanted to make, but that's the reality of life, man. You take the good with the bad, roll with the punches. That's how it works out. I'm gonna sweep up the last little bits of glass and leave this thing inside with the keys in it in case anybody needs to move it in the morning. This way nobody's gonna sit on glass. Let it dry out. Hope for the best on the electronics. This does have power windows, power seats, power, because it's a creme de la creme vehicle. Hopefully all that stuff still works. And I'm genuinely asking, as far as this piece goes, that damage there, is that enough to worry about? Can we weld to this and pull it and that still have some structural integrity? I do drive this car a lot. I've put thousands of miles on it. I drive all my classic car stuff. I am not a collector that just buys stuff and lets it sit around. Most of the time, I'm not a guy that just buys a car, has it for a week, fixes the thing, and then lets it sit. That's not my gig. I enjoy all this stuff. I drive it all the time. I am a daily driven muscle car kind of guy. So I do genuinely want this car to be back up and running, and I want it to be safe for me to drive it. I want it safe to be for Katrina to be in it, or to drive it. And I honestly don't know. I've never been involved in this world. This is not something I've dealt with. And what am I getting myself into doing this? This trim piece, I think I could probably find another one of these. The door thing, I think we could probably pull that out. Also, it is a war wound. So, you know, maybe it gives more character to the car. I don't know. I don't know that it needed more character, but let me know what you guys think. Not an episode I wanted to make, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still a fat, bearded, jolly guy. I'm still happy. My life still is awesome. I still get to drive around cool cars and do cool stuff all the time. I'm going to go home to a beautiful woman, some puppy dogs that love me. I'm going to probably eat a fantastic dinner with a tasty glass of eggnog. That does make things better. Thank you guys so much for watching this stuff. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you've had a wonderful time with friends, family. Know that I truly appreciate you and all of the support you guys have given me over the days, weeks, months, now more than a year that we've been doing this thing. I am forever grateful for you. It's never imagined this would be something that I would really, truly do. But it's been an amazing adventure, and I really have you guys to thank for all that stuff. So thank you very much for making my life possible. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope to see you again on another video. I promise I'll be a little bit more upbeat in the next one. Take care. I love you. See ya. Bye-bye.